Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Diamond Princess. Hopefully,
Hello,
everything
everyone.
is all right with you guys. So, I'm going to wait until everybody gets into the chat and I'll start in a couple minutes. Hello, Lord Havoc. Welcome. Welcome, Lord Havoc. Hopefully, everything is going well with you. Hope I hope that you are safe and well. So, my topic for today is I saw an ad campaign for getting people to the polls, and it had Black women strippers campaigning for people to get their asses to the polls. And this, I'm not saying that there was 100% Black women. There were also non-Black women in it, but the majority of the strippers were Black women. And this is very embarrassing because these campaigns are using Black strippers to get people to the polls. And and it says a lot, and it has to do with a lot of our image because it's bad enough that we get bashed by Black men, but our images once again is being tarnished. And yeah, I am safe too. You know, my job is to not only to protect myself, but is also to protect you guys. So I want to make sure that you guys are safe. But the ad campaign basically has Black strippers campaigning for people to go in the polls, and they were sitting there, they're shaking their ass while they're telling people to go to the polls. You know how bad that looks? That is a really bad look for Black women, and I'm not for that. I I'm not for that because why would out of all the people, why would you show people why would you show Black women to, especially strippers, to get their butts to the pole? And I just want to show you guys this video because it paints Black women as sexual objects once again, and that this is what we do on a daily basis, which is really not what is really not what the image of all Black women, because everybody is a stripper. It doesn't matter what race you are, but they just point out Black women. So the title of this ad campaign is called Get Your Booty to the Pole. And I just want to show you guys how ridiculous is this, because this is on national television. Kids are seeing this. Like, what the hell, children? Children are actually seeing these ad campaigns. And they're sitting there and they're putting it on national television. So I just want to show you, because I'm pretty sure you guys already seen it, but for those of you that never saw it, I want to show you this clip real quick, because this is really bad for our image. It really is. So I'm just gonna play this for you, and I'll get back to the rest of my commentary. Hold on, let me stop this, y'all. Let me stop this because the volume is not on. I always turn the volume off. Let me see. Let me do this again. Here we go. All right, people, embrace yourself.
Get your booty to the pole, 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 get your booty to the pole. Yeah.
Did we get your attention? So, you really not gonna vote?
You know it's more than just the, right?
A district attorney decides who to prosecute,
Including whether or not to go after dirty cops. Do you know who elects the DA? We do.
But you don't want to vote.
even if you locked up on some bullshit.
When trades and coding taught in our school, then vote school words that will prepare us for the job market.
Well, then vote for the sheriffs and county officials that feel the same way you do.
But you talking about, oh, they gonna pick who they gonna pick, shawty.
Ferguson just elected their first black mayor.
You know how that happened?
It's clear Black lives don't matter to some of our current elected officials.
If they matter to you,
Then don't let other people decide who's gonna run your community.
get your booty to the pole.
Get your booty to the pole.
Get your vote, yeah, vote.
Where to vote, as well as resources to find out who's running where you live, go to getyourbootytothepole.com.
To the pole, get your booty to the pole, get your
Now, I know you guys just saw that. That is just awful. I don't know what these people were thinking when they decide to put strippers out on the campaign and do raunchy stuff like this. Like, who does that? Like, yeah, there were some light-skinned, non-black women in there, but it really doesn't matter, because when it comes to other races, they think that this is all black women that do this. They look at us like a whole, even though we look at ourselves as individuals. And this ad campaign, we need to take it down, because it is not the right way to get people to the polls, especially with strippers. It is not a good look on black women. I just don't know why they want to use black women as a spearhead for campaigning, and I don't even know why we choose to volunteer to do that shit. Why do they have to do this to Black women? It's very sad. I don't know, Lord Tavik. It's because Black women, as Black women, we were like, ever since slavery, we were just seen as sex objects. And now we are trying to revamp our image. They're turning around to do the opposite. They're still trying to paint us as these video vixens and these Jezebels. And, and I know some people do not see Black women as sexual objects, but most people do. And that's why they use these stripper poles, or these strippers, these Black strippers, to get people on a pole. Because to be honest with you, Black women are in demand when it comes to strip clubs. And this is why they don't use white strippers, because white strippers do not, because I think I'm trying to get, the difference here. I think it's because, the way we dance, the way we move, the way we twerk is different. And our butts are bigger. And they know if they put white strippers on the TV, they're probably thinking that it's not going to be advertising. But if we put Black strippers with big butts and we have them shaking their ass all over the television, all over people's TV screen, it will get views, and it will get people into the polls. Let me read Lord Tavik's comment. And who is that fetishizing Black women now? Excuse me. I think it's the elite that's in the campaign. They're the ones that are fetishizing Black women because, and I think it is the Democrats that are doing this. I'm not sure. But whoever's doing this, they're using Black women as a stepping tool to get to the polls, and they're using stripper poles to do that. And it really doesn't make sense, because why would you put this out on national television and for children to see? They don't need to be looking at a woman shaking her ass. Like, come on now, that is trifling. Black women have better bodies than Honey Boo Boo and Barbecue Becky. That is exactly right. We do, and that's why they use us. That's why they use us to get people in these polls. And the Mammies and the Ray Rays and the Pookies, they're going to like this shit. They're going to eat this shit up. Because they like things, like they like the dysfunction. And this is how dysfunctional we are as a group. We do not stop shit like this. The Black community is very corrupt, very corrupt. And we're being sexualized by non-Black people who has these notions that Black women are sexualized. But as a Black woman, I would let the world know that I am a Black woman who has dignity. And I'm not the only Black woman that has dignity. There are other Black women who has dignity and self-worth in this country. And we're trying so hard to fight these images that people are throwing at us, are making it seem like this is how Black women are, when 50% of us are not even like that. There are black women that are that went to school, that are educated, that are nurses, that are doctors, that are lawyers, that are historians. You name it, teachers, you name it. There are black women out there, but to show strippers on the pole, that's a little bit too, that is too far. If you wanted to encourage people to go to the polls, that's why we have ad campaigns about, people are going to lose their dialysis with as pop 22, 23 or something gets passed, or when people are going to lose their health care if they vote for this proposition, or if people vote for this proposition, it will guarantee that this and that will get taken care of. That's what people go to the polls, because most people vote locally anyways. They couldn't have done it differently. But to get black strippers to fund this campaign or to get people to the polls, no, 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 no. No. The whole voting is rigged anyways. Like, why? Like, even if you were to vote for your president, we we do vote, but we don't do the election. The college and electorals do the voting. They vote who is going to be the president and who's going to be in that seat. We're just numbers, but we don't do the final vote. And that's why I don't take that seriously. The only vote that does count is when we vote locally. That's it. Or if we like those propositions. But it just make us black women look bad, and people, I had people, you know, just come towards me just very aggressive and try and being very sexual towards me when I'm not even in that space. I am a woman. I respect myself as a woman, and I do not put up with crap with men that like to sexualize. Because I'll tell you up front, black women, we need to fight harder to reserve our image. That we are there are classy black women out there, and that there's really are black women that has morals, but you know how people are, they like to bunch when when there is a mammy out there or a pygmisha out there that's running amok, acting loud, acting stupid, and getting in people's faces. They're not just going to point those type of black women as individuals. They're going to put us all in that same group, because that's how they see all of us. The electoral colleges is based on the candidates for president getting the popular vote for each representative of the state. Exactly. I was talking to a guy at McDonald's the other day, and he was talking about the Bush and Gore campaign. I was young. I really didn't vote at that time because I was too young. But what he was saying, that there are people. Hi, question everything. Welcome. So he was telling me that the only how Bush got in because Gore was in the lead. So what happened was the judicial system, and I don't know how they do that, stopped the election. They stopped the election and they switched up the votes. And that's how George Bush became president, and that was the worst decision that they ever made. Because if Gore was president, this country would not have gone through a recession, because the recession happened back in 2009. It was bad, and I was barely getting out of high school, barely. And for people to not have that many jobs and that were struggling to pay their mortgages, and minimum wage was that bad, man, it was a it was a tough time. Like, seriously, it was really, really a tough time that we're living in. We still living in tough times because we're on lockdown and COVID-19. But to throw a campaign out with a bunch of strippers, how low can you be? How low? Why do you need women to shake their ass right in front of a TV to get people to vote? That is disgusting to me, because as I remember back in the day, I remember people, or these ad campaigns were encouraging people to vote as have regular everyday people. And I'm not saying that strippers are not regular everyday people. It's just that that's not how it works. We can't have people to, talk about why they need to vote and why it's important to vote and why people should be educated to vote. But no, they just had to go and get strippers from Atlanta to encourage people to vote. And I think they did that on purpose to make black women look bad, because they don't see us as individuals. The Democrats and Blackistan should be ashamed of themselves for putting this garbage. Exactly. But I don't think it's, Blackistan was entirely in this. I think it was like the political move. And I'm going to find out who put that there anyways, because that was just, that was just not the right way to go about things. We need to do better. Well, not we. Whoever's leading this campaign needs to put out a better image than that. If you want to if you're targeting a minority group and you want them to vote, give them another reason why to vote. Why would you put strippers there? You should put everyday people in there and have them talk and say, Black people, this is the reason why we need to vote. And the reason why we need to vote is to better our communities, so our communities can have the funding that they need to get, and our children's education could be better, and that we can stop the police for shooting us in the ass. And this is why it is important to vote. But they went on and did this, make it seem like this is what black women do. All we do all day is twerk. Whoever is behind the ad should be roasted and dragged for this. Exactly. Somebody's gonna find them. If I don't find them, somebody on YouTube will find them out who did this. And I bet you if they do, they're probably gonna throw a black woman out there saying that, oh, she was responsible for the ad and all that stuff. They always want to put black women under the bus for, something that we really didn't put out there. But it I don't want to leave it as it is what it is, but it's already out there. And as black women, I know that we're in these YouTube streets, and and we're trying to sort everything out because we just had like somebody come into our divestment community and try to take it down. But we need our YouTubers to stay in the sectors, and we need to push back against this. This is why we say we've divested, because we are tired of seeing bullshit like this. And we cannot have the community, the divested community, just up and leave like that just because people are getting doxxed or people are trying to, you know, or people are getting killed just because they are throwing the truth out there. We need to stick together like glue. We need people like me, Love M, Crystal Swirls, Honey Lot Princess. We need them in these sectors, because if we don't put positivity out there for a Black woman, who will? The manosphere ain't gonna do it. They're so busy trying to tarnish our image along with that ad campaign. Watch, they're gonna find that ad campaign and they're gonna say, you see, this is prove our point that Black women ain't shit, they're strippers. They put out an ad campaign sitting there shaking their asses when they know goddamn well that wasn't us that put out that. But I was gonna keep this video short, and please stay tuned for my 7 o'clock live stream with Third Mondo. I will be doing a live stream with him tonight. So we're going to be talking about the DR and Black women traveling. And we want more Black women to travel, because when you travel to Latin America, it is very a romantic place to go. They have good food. They have very good hospitality, and the people are friendly. But you got to understand too, the Nakers are down there too, just causing havoc as usual. Because if you guys did not tune to Crystal Swirls live like a couple of days ago, there was a woman talking about these Black men in the DR were in the store. They kidnapped a girl, took her in the back of the store, and raped her. Yes, took her in the back of the store and raped her. And when we say Black men take their attitude everywhere they go, we mean it. They take Black to stand with them. They take their musty nut asses over there. And it doesn't look bad on Black men. It looks bad on us too. Because people gonna look at us and say like, oh well, they're probably gonna do the same thing, as Black men. Black women, this is why imagery is so important. When we travel, we got to act better than what the Black man is doing. Not 10 times better. Because Because what I'm hearing in the DR, what black men doing, they're really not on their best behavior. They're sitting there and they're saying that they're going to so-called explore the culture. They're not exploring the culture. They're exploiting prostitution and young children. Because, in other countries, they can get away with that shit. And I just want to let you know to be safe out there. So, Third Mondo is going to, explain some of that stuff. And he's gonna encourage you guys to travel out more and have fun and enjoy yourselves. Because, me as a black woman, I love Latin men. I really do. I really do love me some Latin men. So I am going to introduce you guys to him because he's really down to earth and he's a really cool dude. So please join me for my live at 7 p.m. tonight with me, Third Mondo, because we're going to be talking about the Dominican Republic and Latin America. I heard about that, but Diamond Princess, how sick that they did that to that lady. Exactly. Everywhere they go, they bring their mentality over there. They're talking about escaping America, leaving the Matrix. No, these men. If America did not have a law to protect women and children, would you think that they will leave America to go down to Latin America? No, because they will be able to get away with shit. But since the law protects women and children, they can't get away with shit, especially that they're black. So they go down to these Latin American countries and they go down there to commit crimes. And I hope that the DR and Dominican Republic catches their asses and throw them underneath the jail. Because look what happened to Miko Worldwide. He This happened like a couple months ago. He went to jail because, and I'm saying because, he was messing around with little boys, kidnapping little boys and raping them. And he was doing this for years, but he finally got caught. I don't know if they brought him back to the States to be tried or they're gonna try him over there. But he was caught doing that shit. And that was disgusting, messing with little boys. Society at large need to escape Blackistan any way they can. Exactly, but when you're in Latin America, it's different. How they act over there is not how black men act over here. Because black men go to these low income areas. That's where they go. They don't go to the rich part. They go to, hey, Brila, we was just talking about this ad campaign that was shown on television with black strippers. So, what basically the ad campaign? Because I can show you again. I just have to pull it up again. That these strippers are campaigning to black demographic to go out and vote. Just sitting there shaking their asses on TV. And it just make the images of black women look bad because we are already seen as sexual. People already sexualize us. And we're trying to fight these images because these images are not us. So I'm going to show you the ad campaign again. And I'll get back to the rest of my commentary because this just looks so bad, and I don't know why they agree. I guess because they were getting paid to do that, to do shit like this. So let me see. Let me show you. So if you haven't seen it, Brila, I'm gonna show you. Let me see. It just looks so horrible. Looks so bad. Let me see.
To the pole.
I'm sorry if it's buffering. It does that. Just give me a second. There we go.
Booty to the pole. Get your booty to the pole. Booty to the pole. Yeah.
Did we get your attention? Good.
So, you're really not gonna vote?
You know it's more than just the president on the ballot, right?
Commercials. Let me see. Oh, let me see. It's doing that. There we go. Give it a second, y'all. And this is the
A
image.
district attorney decides who to prosecute,
Including whether or not to go after dirty cops.
Do you know who elects the DA? We do.
But you don't want to vote.
Can't make it rain if you lock on school shit.
Trade and coding taught in our schools. Then vote for the school will prepare us for the job market.
One, well then vote for the county officials that feel the same way you do.
But you talking about, oh, they gonna pick who they gonna pick, shawty.
Ferguson just elected their first black mayor.
You know how that happened?
It's clear Black lives don't matter to some of our current elected officials.
If they matter to you,
Then don't let other people decide who's gonna run your community.
get your booty to the poll.
Get your booty to the poll.
Get your booty to the poll.
Get your vote. Yeah, vote. Vote.
Information on how and where to vote, as well as resources to find.
Now, did you just see that? Did you just, isn't that sad? Now you know now they're making it hard for black women to revamp our image because every time we're trying to look ladylike, they don't want to turn around and do that. You could pick black women for professions like doctors, lawyers, something like that. Why strippers? You know what I mean? This just looks so bad. Yeah, they make us not get respected. Exactly. Because they know black women are leveling up. They're tired of the dysfunction. And now they're trying to stop us from they're trying to stop us from leveling up and getting a wealthy good man. So at Black women, listen to me when I say this, we got to take this ad campaign down because it looks really, really bad for our image. We're not going to get any respect if stuff like this keep happening. If they keep showing stuff like this. We want to be respected women in this society. There are Black women that are not loud mouth, bed wenches, single mother, you name it, whatever they're throwing out there. We're not those type of people. Exactly. That's why we need people like you, Lord Tavik and Brila, to be out there trying to get this ad gone. It looks really, 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 really bad. And let me see who's behind this video. Trying to see. Let's get that back out there. Oh, and Brila, I don't know if you're gonna work today or have to work, but if you're still free, I'm gonna have a live video today. Oh, I see who did this. Biden campaign. So Biden got something to do with this. So, oh my God. So Biden just sat there and he got Black strippers to campaign to encourage Black people to vote. And Lord Tavik, you hit it on the nail. You hit it on the nail, Lord Tabit. You were right. So Biden is doing that, and just for that, I'm not voting for him. Why would you put stuff like that out there to make Black women look bad? You couldn't get honorable Black women. You can't get Condoleezza Rice out there, Maxine Waters, women that have credibility out there. We can get together and take it down. That's a low blow. Yeah, he racist. This is what he thinks of about Black women. That's how Biden thinks about Black women. He don't see us as, these women that, need help, getting out of our situation. He sees us just like that, strippers. That is such a bad move. Such a bad move. There's plenty of honorary Black women that are out there that he can put on his campaign to vote, to get people voting, but yeah, that guy has said racist stuff already, yes. And this just prove it right here. He, like, oh my God, Donald Trump wouldn't even go that low to put something out there like that. And Donald Trump is racist himself. But anyways, Biden also told Christians that if you don't vote for him, you ain't Black. I was about to say that, and you took the words right out of my mouth. I was about to say that. And I was like, who the hell to say anyone is Black? He needs to sit his ass down somewhere or retire already. He was our vice president. That's it. We don't need him as president. He was our vice president. That was good enough. And this is why I'm not a Democrat no more. I'm not a Democrat no more. I haven't been a Democrat for over 4 years. After Obama, I'm like, nope, nope. Yep, Trump, racist too. And yeah, I can't see him doing that. Yeah, exactly. But Biden just did it. But he's talking about incarceration and these people. And I was like, you know exactly what he's talking about. Exactly what he's talking about. But I'm going in this live, so I want people, if you guys are going to be free at 7 o'clock, I'm going to have a live at 7 o'clock with Third Mondo, and we're going to talk about Black women and traveling to Latin America. Because if you guys don't know, Latin men love Black women down there. They really do. But I just want to, hi, straight up. Yeah, he probably did. But straight up, I don't know if you heard about this ad campaign that they have. They have these strippers and these ad campaigns, and they encourages people like us to vote. And it really, yeah, yeah, girl. But what Joe Biden did, has strippers to campaign to get Black people to vote. Okay, Rila. Okay. Are you gonna come back at 7? Hopefully you come back at 7. But yeah, he put that campaign out there, and I didn't know he did this at first until I just found out now that he did it. And he had Black women that are strippers and telling people to get on the poles while they're shaking their ass. And I was like, this is being viewed by the public. It's making our images look terrible. And people not to take Black women seriously as a group of women. Let me see. Oh, the Black vote is Black women because we outnumber Black men. Exactly. That's a sexual fetish. Exactly. Okay, Brila. Yep, 7. 7. And Third Mondo would be my guest on the show, and he's gonna talk about, the DR and Latin America. So hopefully you guys can come 7 tonight if you don't have anything to do. I am a conservative. I know that the Republican Party don't promote stuff like that, and I never seen them do that. I never see it's the Democrats, because I've been around the Democratic Party and I've seen them do crap like that. I've seen a Democratic Party do all kinds of stuff, but to stoop this low to get Black strippers, no, 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 no. Democrats and liberals are racist against Black women. Exactly. That's why they put out that ad campaign. That's why they put it out there, to make us look bad. And we fell for it. Democrats always saying ratchet stuff. Exactly. They do this, and this is why this is why I'm so disappointed in the church. Is because is because they're so brainwashed. And they keep inviting these type of people into their church, knowing that these people are not going to do anything for them. The Democrats always been racist since slavery. I remember when Hillary Clinton said she had hot sauce in her damn purse. I was so, she said that? Why would she said that? To get black votes? You don't do that. That see, they think that every black person talks like that. We do not talk like that. And they're thinking that we hood. Not every black person is hood. And not every black woman is a stripper, so I don't know what's going on with that. Excuse me. Okay, so I just have to get away from that noise in the background, but yes, not all of us is hood. Yes, I've never stripped that saying they think of us. I told you, these Democrats thinking that we all the same, that we all do this. They think everyone does this, but we don't do this. I'm telling you, they're trying to tarnish black women's image, and we're working so hard to, and this is why these channels like me, Straight Up, Love M, Crystal Swirls, and whoever is out there, we need channels like this to keep black women into a positive image. Our image is everything. It's everything, especially when you're looking at a make. But if people keep, putting out these sexual, see, we need, as black women, it is up to us to do this. We have to put down stuff like this. You remember when that white man, hey, Jen J, can't stay long, just drop by to the show, love to your page, and then clicking the button. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jen J, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hopefully you come to my 7 o'clock live stream. Maybe you'll have more time. But thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. Boy. But oh my god, I lost my train of thought. We are the ones. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. Yeah, I like that shirt. Love it. Did you get it from LA? Yeah. Oh, okay. What happened? Give me a second, y'all. Anyways, you guys remember that one white guy that had that movie where he was like a broadcaster for a radio show, and he wasn't doing so well. He was going through a divorce, and he had his wife, was trying to take custody of the kids, and somebody told him that in order for him to make it, he had to act black. So what he did, he painted himself as an image of a black woman, and he was talking all this ghetto mess, saying, "We live," as yeah, LaQuisha. That movie was trash. I was so pissed when I saw the previews to that, and that was, when was that, 2 or 3 years ago when that movie was heard. I could not stand that movie. I couldn't stand it because it made black women look bad. It's like they making fun of us. I remember Chrissy them talked about that years ago. Yeah, it's like this. Like, why do people have to act black to get black folks to like them? I do not like people like that, especially if they're white, because I feel like these type of people do not like black people, but they're trying to get into our spaces and invade it. And and I say to that, my middle fingers are up. Fuck you. You don't deserve respect from me, because you're not gonna sit there and tarnish my image as a black woman doing all that ghetto talk and hair rolling and all that stuff. Not a lot of black women do that, but they want to sit there and do that shit and make us look horrible, like we don't have any sense. Yes, I heard that movie didn't that move. Oh yeah, it got shut down. It got shut down. Like I said, thank you, Lord, because we don't need that type of image coming out there. And people can say that, oh, it's just for fun. Why y'all get a butt hurt over something like that? Because it's not your image that's being put out there and being mocked. That's why you got people are saying shit like that. That we don't know how to take, a joke. It's not a joke to us when you put images like that out there. It's really not a joke. So, because we had people over the years making fun of black women in our image and thinking we talk a certain way. I don't talk like that. I don't talk all hood. I don't talk loud. The only reason why I would talk loud if I need to get if it's important. But I'm not that kind of person to sit up there and just talk loud like that's something that I normally do. No. No. But anyways, for the people that just came into the chat, 7 o'clock. Tune in for my next live at 7 o'clock because it's on. We're gonna be talking about black women traveling and why black women should travel, because as black women we should be able to travel the world and explore different cultures. We're human beings. We should not be stuck in one spot. So this is why I am excited about this upcoming live stream. It is going, you guys are going to like this. And my special guest is Thurmundo. I don't know if you guys heard about him, but his name is Thurmundo. I am a subscriber on his channel and also a moderator. So please, if you have the time, please come back and support him. So, but also his followers are going to come here too. If you guys see any trolls acting up in my comment section, please do me a favor and get rid of them. Brila, you said you're gonna be here at 7, right? You're gonna be here at 7. You say you're gonna make it. Please type in the comment section so I know you're gonna be there. Because I might have you as a moderator, because I need moderators to be there because it's gonna be a mess. We're gonna have trolls. Anytime anyone tries to that ghetto snap and roll mess around me, I completely abandon them. Like, don't try us thinking we all that. Exactly. I only wish rap music and shit hop can be shut down as well. Exactly. Like, I don't mind hip hop being here. It's just that the whole thing needs to change. It like people need to be more respectful to black women. And that's why Biden used that campaign, because it's all it has to do with hip hop. He's trying to connect with the demographic, which I do not agree with. I don't know why he has to do all that. But Brila, if you're going to be here, mamas, I think you said that you were going to be here. Let me go back to the comment section because I think she said she was. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, she said that she will be here. So Bria, come 7 o'clock. If you want to be a moderator, be happy to make you a moderator. That's only if you want to, because I need more backup. Sometimes I can't rely on my sister to come. And she's not going to really be here anyways because she has to be somewhere. But but please, like, if you want to be a moderator, let me know. But 7 o'clock my time. So if it's going to be 7 o'clock my time in the Midwest, I think it's going to be 8. And in the East, it's going to be 10. So we're going to have fun tonight. Okay? We're going to have fun. So I am going to end this live stream so I can get going. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's all take down these images. Save Black women's image. Hashtag save Black women's image. And I'll see you at 7 p.m. Bye.